Pioneers, this is your Wayland Sports Update. I'm Akira Peña.
And I'm Kathleen McGowan.
The Pioneer baseball team opened Sooner Athletic Conference play at home on Friday afternoon against Rogers State University, and the Hillcats showed why they were ranked number 19 in the NAIA preseason coaches poll with a doubleheader sweep. RSU won the opener 7-4 and took the nightcap 6-1. 2 weeks after he threw a no-hitter, the fifth in WBU history, Pioneer sophomore Tom Bailey got the nod in Game 1. Hillcat leadoff hitter Eric Baker quickly put an end to any hopes of a repeat no-no when he started off the first with a single to right. The two teams will close out the three-game series with a 9-inning contest that is scheduled to begin at 2 p.m. on Saturday at Wilder Field.
The Pioneers dropped their third and final game of the series to conference foe Rogers State on Saturday by a score of 9-6 in 11 innings. The game remained scoreless until the 11th inning when the Hillcats plated 4 runs in the top half of the inning. The Pioneers got back in their half when sophomore Brian Allen led off with a double and later scored on a 2-out error. RSU sophomore pitcher Mason Marquette pitched the final 2 1/3 innings to pick up his first victory of the season. Pioneer freshman Paxton Bartley, who gave up 3 runs on 4 hits and struck out 3 in his 3 innings, got the loss, his third of the season. The Pioneers look to rebound on Tuesday as they travel to Canyon to take on West Texas A&M. First pitch is scheduled for 5 p.m.
Two seniors who have spent the past 4 years as Flying Queen teammates opened up the final homestead of their career in spectacular fashion on Thursday night. Erica Raymond and Alex Williams each posted double-doubles in the Queens' 72-61 win over the Northwestern Oklahoma State. Raymond scored 13 of her season-high 23 points at the free throw line and pulled down a career-best 13 rebounds. With her final point of the night, the 5'11 forward from Plainview moved on to the top 10 in WBU career scoring with 1,499 points. It was the 8th double-double of the season for Williams, who put in 20 points and hauled down 10 boards. The 5'11 forward from Amarillo, who hit 11 of her free throw attempts, now has 1,301 career points, 14th place on the all-time list, and 708 career rebounds. Another big difference came at the free throw line, where the home team got 32 points off their 41 opportunities. NWOSU spent to the charity stripe just 14 times. The WBU women, who moved their record to 10-17 overall and 8-13 in conference play, took care of the things on the boards. Out-rebounding their opponent 46-27, LaParis Newsom led the Lady Rangers, which fell to 13-13 and 10-11 with 19 points. The Queens finished out their season against Oklahoma Christian on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Not by much, but Wayland's coach Tory Brandt was able to give his seniors their just due in their final game as Flying Queens. Freshman Ashton Pedigo nailed 2 free throws with 8 seconds left to ice Wayland's 62-57 victory over Oklahoma Christian on Saturday afternoon at Hutchinson Center. Wayland trailed 27-23 late in the first period, but outscored the Lady Eagles 8-3 in the final 2 minutes and 45 seconds to assume a 31-30 halftime lead. It was tied at 55 with just over 4 minutes left when Raymond drained a 3-pointer to kick off a 7-2 game-ending spurt. Oklahoma Christian out-rebounded Wayland 42-36, but was hurt by 25 turnovers, which Wayland converted into 23 points. The Queens wrapped up the season 11-17 and 9-13 in the conference athletic conference play. They finished in a tie with John Brown for 8th place in conference standings. But JBU has a tiebreaker advantage and advanced to the next week's SAC tournament.
You can't get much hotter than the Pioneers were on Thursday night in their 97-79 home victory over Northwestern Oklahoma State. The Wayland men hit 19 of their first 33 shots to jump out to a 17-point lead at the half. Then, instead of cooling down during the break, Coach Matt Garnett's team came out and missed just 6 second period field goal attempts, shooting an outstanding 76% in the game's final 20 minutes. The Pioneers, now 11-14 and 5-12, outscored the Rangers 44-36 in the paint. Both teams put in 8 trays and hit 13 free throws. Wayland closed out its basketball season on Saturday at 3 p.m. against Oklahoma Christian University. Although the 7 Pioneer seniors didn't manage to pull off the upset on Saturday afternoon in their final collegiate appearances, the Wayland Baptist men did put up a good fight before finally succumbing to Oklahoma Christian 84-72. The Eagles outshot the Pioneers 56% to 39% and dominated in the paint 40-22. But the rebounds were even at 35 each. Although WBU had the advantage on the offensive boards 16-8, the Pioneers wrap up Garnett's first season as head coach with an 11-19 mark. They are 5-17 in the conference action. The Eagles finished regular season at 17-12 and 11-11 and are the Sooner Athletic Conference's 7th seed going into next week's tournament. Now, take a look at a recap of the men's and women's final basketball games of their season.
Skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
For Wayland All Sports Update, I'm Akira Peña.
And I'm Kathleen McGowan.
For more information, go to WaylandAthletics.com and remember to like Wayland Sports on Facebook.
Go Pioneers!